brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Jericho and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Got his man, it's Ogletree. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep. So it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars, nothing.
Touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 with a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
So he's entering season number 5, and make no mistake about it, Mike, at times he has shown flashes of brilliance, but they just can't seem to put it all together to be a perennial playoff contender. Now new coach, new situation. Can he become the franchise quarterback that they need him to be, that they drafted him to be? Because if he can turn in those consistent high-level performances, I think he can change the future of this franchise pretty quickly. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lawrence now on second down. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Colts offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On the return is Gould. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. Colts offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row. And another 1st down. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. He's got it, and the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne of the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Let's start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's the 24.
In motion is Myers. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it 3rd and 10.
On the rat. Here we go, Sahara.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Hey, Lion.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no good.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Winning bursting through to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happened.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth downs looming. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team gets possession of the football. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be second down.
Let's go now.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Defensively.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Lisa 24.
In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Throwing is Lawrence. That's swung out to ETN. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Now Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pick up 17 and a very quick first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. Left side, and it's caught by Warren. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Let's go. Liking 18. Play it, play it, play it, play it. Ready?
Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Michael Pittman, touchdown, Indy. Show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Groupie now for the extra point. And good. And the Colts move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Fred.
They go play action for Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Quiddy Pay in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
3rd and long.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jags offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. There's a short one, and he's got Strange. 3rd and 5.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Take it in, back at his own 12. Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, they know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. the touchdown. It's Groupie to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Let's go. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jermaine Pratt getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Michael Pittman making his way back out there along with the rest of the Colts offense. They'll begin with first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll take a deep shot for down. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
34 yards.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's a run with their tight end.
The tight end, the ball carrier. Devin Boyd on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
The 16-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Colts going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Colts first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
70 Timberwolf. Go. Check go.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On comes Blake Rupi for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Colts keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Rupi to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Washington. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
6 yards.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Jordan Lewis
2nd and 10.
coverage.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The numbers there tell the story of that last completion. Moves him over 400 yards passing for the game.
37-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Hoopy now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Picking up Bain out to the 33-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, go!
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Red. Hey, son.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Could he pay? He gets it to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Colts offense ready for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 43 yards.
21-yard line.
set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Groupie now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead.
Jaguars, nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The second-year man from UCLA, Latu. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Let's go.
Lawrence. The outside complete to Thomas. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
Decent 24. Son.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Lion.
First down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, he'll look deep for Pittman. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's out of bounds, marking down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
A
42
big
yards.
gainer for Indianapolis. 42 yards. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckley with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Colts stretch things out even further.
63. Jaguars, nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Jags offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's complete to ETN. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So it's a win for the Colts. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.